is a video about the difference between self-esteem and arrogance, because there is one. Okay, so I quite often get called arrogant, and the funny thing is, there's not much I can do about that. Paraphrasing the definition a little bit because I'm lazy, to be arrogant you have to be overbearingly confident. That's where the problem starts, you see. I'm not in control of whether people find my self-confidence overbearing, so in those terms, when someone calls you arrogant, you can't really argue. However, there is a major difference between being self-assured versus being vain and egotistical. Someone once said that to make videos and talk about yourself displayed more than a little narcissism. That's probably true. Take me for instance. My name's Eddy and I think about this and this and this and this and this is my opinion, etc, etc. It takes a certain confidence to express one's opinion with clarity, and as mentioned before, you're not in control of whether people find that overbearing. I've always viewed self-esteem as the Jedi to the ego's Sith, and I'm going to explain why. If you value yourself and your mind, there is no shame in that. In fact, it's better if you do for everyone around you too. It's a healthy thing, and when you say to yourself, I'm better than this, when your boss at McDonald's gives you the shit shifts 3 Saturday nights in a row, you're probably right. People that would say nothing in that situation deserve what they get, as an ability to express what you will and won't tolerate clearly and firmly will serve you well in life. I'm not saying cry about when your parents buy you a silver Porsche instead of a black one for your super sweet 16, you silver spoon self-entitled little shit, but sticking up for oneself is a good thing. What's not so good, and as close as succumbing to the dark side of the force is possible in the real world, is a belief that you're above everything, or that the world owes you a living. Rappers tend to get this one wrong quite a lot. How many verses have been started with I'm the cream of the crop, I wonder? You can't all be the best there is, it's not even possible. Veering wildly off onto that tangent, it's a real shame what's happened to hip-hop. It seems every record I hear is about how much more money someone earns, how many bitches they fuck, and how much they'd fuck me up in a fight. I didn't want to be the first person to say this, Mr. Rapper, but you do realise that being so overtly materialistic and confrontational is the whitest thing that you could possibly express. If it was a yuppie in a suit banging on about how much more money he had than everybody else, and how his Ponzi scheme robbed all of our savings, I don't think people would see them as the counterculture anti-heroes that rappers do. And here's my main point. Ego is front, pretend, and as false as Kanye being called a genius. Self-esteem is real, takes place within, and need never be outwardly stated to make oneself feel fucking important. Later, figs!